Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? It's the Otakunator coming back at you again. You know, I come to PAX South like for several years now. I mean, you guys see my last videos. I have 2 PAX South videos, so of course I had to come back for a 3rd year. I mean, I love video games as a whole, a huge gamer, even though I kind of, you know, hover around Nintendo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still just very passionate about this community and gaming as a whole. It's like, you know, big part of like why I decided to start this channel in general. Like, it was a video game that basically gave me the motivation to kind of go ahead and start this. So of course, you know why we're here. We're gonna go ahead and, you know, our focus is mostly gonna be game developers today. We're gonna get more interviews with them than anything. But I mean, hey, we're here to focus on games, play games. Don't forget, please support all the interviews that I got. Go support their games for real, because hey, they could have talked to anybody here, but they allowed the great Otakunator to go ahead and, you know, just interview them and be on my show. But anyway, guys, all right, that's it for my intro. So let's get started and let's go talk to them. So I'm with the Rockfish Game Studios. This awesome looking game over here called Everspace looks actually pretty amazing. I'm very impressed. I'm a huge sci-fi fan. Like, I love the Metroid series. It's one of my top series of like all time. So anything sci-fi related definitely gets me pumped. This game's one of them. So I gotta ask, you know, thank you for talking to the Otakunator, by the way. God, I can't believe, you know, Rockfish Game's over here. Your game looks awesome. So tell me about Everspace. Tell me what to play like and like how it functions, all that great stuff.
Absolutely. So Everspace is an arcade spaceship shooter with roguelike elements, and so unpacking that a little bit, it means you're going to be directly into combat sequences, you're going to be gathering resources, and you're going to be going through procedurally generated environments, so you're not necessarily sure what the challenge is that's right ahead of you. So there's going to be a lot of replayability and a lot of depth.
Awesome, definitely great. So, I mean, of course, I mean, what platforms is it on right now, if it is on anything, and of course, what platforms do you guys plan on like bringing it out, if that's also a possibility?
For sure. And so Everspace, believe it or not, has been out for a little bit of time. So we've spent a good portion of development bringing it to as many platforms as possible. You'll be delighted to know it's on PC, Mac, and Linux through Steam and GOG, as well as PS4, which you see behind us today, as well as Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. So pick your poison.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I mean, being here, I mean, after seeing the awesome gameplay, I'm a huge Nintendo fan, so you know I'm going to get it for the Switch. So, I mean, of course, I'm going to have to let, you know, this fine gentleman go. He's got a lot of other, you know, people to talk to, and we'll, of course, get more game developers interview. But yes, Everspace, check it out. It's on all platforms, all major consoles. Please do yourself a favor and get this game. It looks beautiful. So for those, you know, who played Toe Jam and Earl back in the day, I'm with these same guys now, the Toe Jam and Earl guys. I'm here with actually, you know, the lead artist, which is actually a pretty big honor because that was a huge game in my childhood. So I gotta ask, how does Toe Jam and Earl play now compared to what it used to be like?
Back in the day, it was kind of limited by the hardware limitations of the time, and so there were certain things that were only possible now. So like save states and loading times, and you know, we could do a bunch of things now that we couldn't do then. And so it's a faster paced game, but I feel like we retained the soul of it. in this new one.
Very nice, yeah. I mean, I definitely remember, you know, back in the day it was definitely a lot more slow paced, but I mean, it's good to kind of see that, you know, that pickup now. I'm kind of watching the gameplay here and I'm like, dang, man, memories. Like, I mean, it's been so long since I played it, but it still feels new yet nostalgic, which I really like about it. So, I mean, I heard down the line you guys got a new Toe Jam and Earl project coming soon, or?
Right, so this March 1st, we'll be coming out with a game called Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove. It's a true successor to the first title. The second game was a side-scroller, the first game being a more classic procedurally generated roguelike. So we're going back to that roguelike roots with this new one.
Very nice, yeah. I mean, I definitely can't wait to check it out. Definitely get March 1st. That's when it comes out. So, of course, we got to ask the almighty infamous question: what platforms is it going to come out on?
All major platforms.
All major platforms. All right, guys. Yes, all of them. So, yeah, so PlayStation, Xbox, of course, Steam. I'm sure they'll have it as well. Me, personally, if it comes down to Nintendo Switch, that's where I'm going to pick it up on because huge Nintendo fan, but that's just me. So,
it will be on the Switch.
Yes, it will be on the Switch. Switch confirms. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let these, you know, fine Toe Jam and Earl Studio folks go because the game just looks amazing. I definitely want to, you know, let them talk to more people. And, of course, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm with the awesome studio, Larby Monsters! Arr! And of course, I'm over here, I stopped by, I started seeing this awesome game, Blubberbusters, which actually looks really cool. I was like looking, I was like, oh, that looks good. I love the animation, I love this art style, I want to talk to these guys. Yes, so I mean, I definitely was like feeling the vibe the game had. I mean, it definitely had like, you know, that 2D side-scrolling action that, you know, I'm still a big fan of because I grew up in the 90s, so that's, of course, near and dear to my heart. So, of course, I got to talk to, you know, the man himself. So how does the game play? You know, what does it feel like? All that good stuff for the kids at home, of course.
Well, for the kids at home, Blubberbusters is a game where you play a space veterinarian for space whales. So it's 2D action, side-scrolling goodness, just like we all love, and it'll never die. Where space whales come to your space station and they're sick and they're sad, but they're way too big for normal medicine, so you gotta go in. So you send space surgeons inside the whales with flamethrowers and brain-powered syringe claws, and you fight the things that make them sick. So every space whale is its own level altogether. So we have like all of the standard goodness, like huge boss fights, lots of variety, and it's a good time.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I kind of liked about it. It kind of reminded me, like, you know, like I want to say like a Lambert, kind of like, you know, Metroid or something like that. I mean, I kind of like that deep down.
Yeah, we're totally inspired by our favorite SNES era, like sci-fi games, you know, stuff like Super Metroid or Mega Man X, and of course a ton of horrible and cheesy 80s sci-fi. Absolutely. So the whole game is 2D, hand-painted. There's nothing 3D on screen. Even our characters are 3D models that are rendered into sprites. So it's time-consuming and really, really fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's great to have, you know, that's why I think why it stood out to me so much. I was like, I just walked by and saw how visually pretty it is, and I was like, wow, like, I like the way this looks. Like, I want to talk to these guys. Yeah, so, I mean, it was really great. I mean, you know, so, of course, now that I got to see the game for itself live in person, my biggest question is, when does it come out? Is it on its way? Is it out already? All that good stuff.
So we're really, really early in development. This is what me and a few of my friends have just kind of been doing in our spare time at our own expense, and we're at that point where we need to get ourselves funded. So we're here at PAX and we're talking to publishers, we're talking to media people to help get the word out about the game. We are considering a crowdfunder here in a few weeks, and so we need an audience who can be there to help us start the funding process so we can actually do the full funding. If we get funded, it'll likely be 1.5 to 2 years of development with lots of updates along the way, and feeding a fandom as we love to.
Awesome. Well, guys, keep your eye out for the Urban Monsters. They do have a website up, and of course, do you guys have the social media as well?
We have all of the social media. It is ours.
Awesome. Yeah, but definitely follow them on social media. I mean, you can't get the game yet, but definitely keep your eye out on that crowdfunder, so that way we can get this game out as soon as possible, because it just looks amazing. But anyway, guys, of course we'll let the Urban Monsters guys go, and we gotta talk to more people.
Thank you.
So again, walking around PAX South, having a great old time, looking at all these games, and of course, I stopped by and taking a look at this beautiful Omnisight game. It looks amazing. Of course, did I say that right?
Yes, Omnisight, yes.
Omnisight, okay, that's how you say it, sorry. But hey, Omnisight. Wanted to definitely, talk to some of the guys here at the studio that are working the booth right now. So of course, it does look like a pretty awesome hack and slash. I kind of like that over-the-top feel it had. So, I mean, what can you tell me about the game?
So this is Omnisight. We call it a action-adventure murder mystery game, right? So it has elements of, like you said, hack and slash, platforming, RPG, upgrades, all that good stuff. But we added on top of it a crime investigation component, right? So the premise is you play as a harbinger. You're supposed to protect this realm, but as you show up, well, the world ends. Like, what the heck? What are you supposed to do? So you're given this ability to go back in time, to relive the final day, go back to the morning of that final day all the way and live it all the way up to, well, when it ends, right? And piece together everything, find out who's behind this, who caused the end of the world, and how to stop it from ever happening, right? So every day you trail these different characters that they all know bits and pieces of the puzzle, right? The combining all these pieces, you will get the full truth and essentially save the day, right? That's the premise of Omnisight.
Awesome, yeah, so it definitely has multiple branch situation going on to have one overall goal on top of the hack and slash and the beautiful gameplay I just saw, which looks really amazing. So of course, I'm sure the question everybody wants to know at home is, what platforms is it on, or is it going to be on?
Right. So the game came out already. It's available on PC, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and we're just announcing that it's going to come out on Xbox One soon.
Awesome. So yeah, so there you go, guys. All major platforms are going to pretty much have this game. I mean, of course, Steam, I'm a Nintendo Switch kind of guy, so of course, I'll probably pick it up there just because I love me some Nintendo in general. So I always have a Nintendo console, and that's kind of like where I do most of my main gaming. Plus, it looks like a great game to kind of play on the go. So, of course, that's where I'm going to stick with. But anyway, guys, I'll let the team Omnisight go because they got a lot of other people to talk to. I've definitely taken up a bunch for their time. But of course, all major platforms, definitely check it out. It looks really good. so 2 years ago, my very first PAX South, I met an awesome YouTuber, AbdallahSmash 026 Senpai, right here in the flesh again. So I mean, back then I was just like barely just starting out YouTube, had very few followers, very few subscribers, all that great stuff. I'm growing, and of course, I came back to PAX South, and of course here he is again. So Abdallah, let's tell the fans and the kids at home all the places they can find you at.
Okay, well, allow me to take that. My name's Abdallah, by the way, as I was introduced, AbdallahSmash. It's on YouTube, and you can find it, you can just type in AbdallahSmash. I do everything that's family friendly on Nintendo, so whatever the latest games are, I'll be there doing 100% walkthroughs so that if you guys get stuck on something, you can absolutely look it up. And of course, I do tips and tricks tutorial videos as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome, yeah. So don't forget, go ahead and follow him and everything like that. He's a great YouTuber. Of course, being a Nintendo fan myself, I definitely checked out his stuff. Really great. Very helpful at times. I got stuck, so I'm not gonna lie. I did use his videos once or twice. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but yeah, of course. So I mean, as a huge Nintendo fan, like currently, like what are you playing right now? I mean, I know you do your streaming thing on the regular, but yeah, what's up to date right now? I mean, I'm sure Pokemon, Smash, those are kind of the two big ones.
Absolutely. Pokemon, Let's Go Pikachu. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, those are good ones. Doing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is also great. We do that on the weekends, live streaming with viewers, which is also fun. Nintendo also came out with the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which had a bunch of games from like the Wii U, like 6 years old, just kind of remastered, so we did that. And then of course I'm gearing up for the brand new Yokai Watch 3. If you guys are Yokai Watch fans, the game came out in December in the UK. But it's coming out in February in the US, and we're playing the UK version for months. It's awesome. Yeah.
Awesome, yeah. So of course, definitely great Nintendo content. He keeps up to date. He's definitely more up to date than me. Of course, my streams, you guys see, I just started Octopath Traveler.
Oh, good one. How far are you in that?
I've only gotten what's his name? Brengard? Oh, I can't remember his name. The Knights. I just got like to the point where you beat the first boss for him.
Okay, got it. I think I only did a couple storylines of like the merchant girl, the wild girl in the woods that calls the cats. What's her name?
Honestly, I just started. I don't remember.
It's weird. She talks weird, and I hated that so much. I don't know if you did that yet, but
not yet. I mean, I'm definitely on my way. The Knight. That's who he was. He was the Knight character. I think it's like some. I can't remember his name either. I just started. It was just.
There was a thief too. Did you do the thief?
Not yet.
Oh man. Okay. There's so many paths. Like 8 paths, right? Yeah.
Yes, hence the name Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler. It was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. I still need to. Of course, I just started that, and of course, I also do my Splatoon 2. Huge nut for that game, and of course, the Smash with Friends. I get them all on Discord, and we have a great old time too.
Did you beat the Octo expansion secret final boss?
I did. Agent 3 was a freaking beast, but I got my golden takoyaki toothpick, and I wear it with pride for about 3 weeks, and then I wore something else.
Yes, wow, that's totally not worth it. Not worth it.
Not worth it at all. That was literally one of the hardest bosses, I think, not only in Splatoon, but I think just video game history.
I agree. That took me like 7 hours. I was streaming it, and I raged so hard. It was honestly the worst thing ever.
Yeah, good thing he was family friendly, because y'all saw my streams on that. I was dropping F-bombs, H-bombs, A-bombs, any bomb that you could think of, I was dropping it. So of course, AbdallahSmash is more of a kid-friendly environment. So tell your mom like you approve of this one. They probably wouldn't approve of me sometimes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, but I try to keep it clean. Like obviously I got people like that inspired me to like keep doing this as time went on. Like this fine gentleman right here. I mean, it's kind of nice to like be back with you. I mean, we were on a panel. Like you called me up. I was one of the winners. So many years ago. Yeah. To like see you back again and like kind of be back with you here at PAX South. So truly an honor. Glad we were able to be together again. But anyway, guys, he's got a lot of meetups to go to, all this other stuff. He's got to prepare for his panel tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and let him go. Hopefully, me and him will be playing Smash at some point together. He might be me, I might be him. Like, I got to train up. I haven't played that game in 3 weeks. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. And of course, I think we're going to call it a night. Alright guys, I got to admit, that was one hell of a PAX South. I mean, 3rd year in a row doing this convention. It was very great. I definitely loved it. I definitely liked the video games involved in it. I'm glad I was able to talk to as many game developers as I was to talk to. Of course, a lot of bigger names were here, like the PlayStation guys, the Namco Bandai guys were here. Resident Evil had their own booth, which I played the demo, loved that game. Can't wait for that to come out later this month. But I mean, All right, guys. You know I'm tired. You know I'm hungry. You know I'm beat. All that great stuff. But hey, again, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for all the cosplayers and all the game developers that took the time to talk to little old me. Please, for the love of God, check out their games. They worked really hard. The games I did get to play today were great. So I mean, definitely, just get in there, play them for the ones that are out. If they aren't out yet, definitely, keep up with them. Show them that love when they do come out. Because hey, these guys are working hard out here. That's why I come out here to show y'all, the great work that they're doing. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just call it quits. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day, night, week, whatever. Peace out.